guys, welcome to this week's episode of Behind the Flip. We're going to show you this week some of the items that we bought that are at different tiers that we are going to be able to get a profit for that have already sold.
So our first tier is usually our like 25 or below, 20 below tier. This is your bread and butter. This is the items you should be buying to kind of fill your store, to have day-to-day kind of sales each and every week. So, first is this vinyl record by R.E.M.
Boo.
Derek used to hate vinyl records until we
Yes.
found the perfect box for vinyl records.
They were the worst to ship.
If you've ever shipped vinyl records, if you don't have the right box, it is so hard
I'm gonna
to
get
ship.
one.
Yeah, it is so hard to ship.
These are the boxes we use.
Yeah.
I'll show them how easy it is.
Yeah.
Tape it and it's done.
Super easy. So this is the item we bought at a yard sale literally this weekend. The only thing was it wasn't out. They had a record player out. They didn't really have much else. I asked them if they had records. If they have a record player, they might have records. They did. Brought out a whole box. We kind of cherry picked the good ones.
That's some of that. That's some of that OG wisdom.
That's what you guys do.
Spilling
Always ask. So for $24.95 plus shipping.
Our next cheddar cheese item is
Cheddar cheese is
mid-tier, anywhere from 25 to 60 bucks.
yeah.
We paid a few bucks for this item. I think it was like 3 or 4 the guy charged it. This is like an orthoscope. So this actually sold for parts because the battery was corroded. We didn't want to go through the process of getting a new battery to see if it actually worked. And the comps on this, if it works, are really, really good. But it sold for 45 bucks and we paid 4 for it. It was actually at the last estate sale that we went to from our previous video. So, yeah. Oh. Pop, 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 pop. So anyways, that was our mid-grade. So I thought, and I think Andrew looked over that item.
I did. I actually gave him props in the video that I looked it over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So just because you don't know an item or can pretty much bet it doesn't work, look up the item for parts.
Yes.
It is amazing how many items still sell for some really good money if they're broken, if they just don't work. Some people need the individual pieces on those items that they don't want to buy a whole new system for.
We've sold some things for parts for like 150 plus.
Yeah.
It's just certain brands, man. Some things are good.
And honestly, we probably priced this too low because this item sold in like
5
minutes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy. So that always makes you think, did we price it too low? Our last tier is our like $100 and up tier. This is our
Let's go
tier.
Andrew found this. What is this? You gotta tell him what
This
it
is
is.
the Cathedral of Notre Dame.
From the Disney movie?
It is featured in the Disney movie. So this is Department 56. It's a brand that you guys probably heard of before. It's like Disney Village. It's like Christmas villages and different decor. There's a lot of stuff out there for Department 56. If an estate sale puts in Department 56 in their listing, it gets like packed. But there's some really good items, but there's some items that are not really good. Department 56. But this lady had like 2 boxes
Tons of it.
of Department 56 from like early 2000s. And so just those 2 boxes, we paid $15 for this item. Sold for $120 plus shipping.
Crazy.
Again, in a few hours.
I was going to say in a day, but in a few hours.
In a few hours. And the rest of the box we have listed for probably over $300 to $400. Just other items, other like buildings and castles and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So Department 56, look it up. So, not every item can always be winners each and every week. If you guys are like us, there's gonna be times you buy items that just do not sell or just take really long time to sell.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like us, we like to get things in and get things out on our store. So we want to buy it. We want
Price
it to
it cheap.
sell pretty quick.
Get it out.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. So to buy more and more items.
Because my house is only so big.
Bad by the week is
this Easton S1 baseball bat. I picked this up, or we picked this up at a yard sale, and there were 2 other bats, and this one, they're asking $10 a piece, and 2 of the other bats were really good. They sold really quick for $100 plus. This one, however, I just grabbed it. I asked for how much for your bats, just to get that bulk buy, which sometimes is a good idea, but this was the bad apple that ruined the bushel.
Yeah.
So, it's been sitting for a while. Spent $10 on it, which isn't a huge loss, and it sells for like 30 apparently.
Yeah.
And it's been sitting for 3 months. So
bundling is usually good. You know, you get a lot of items, but then sometimes you're gonna get some of those items that just do not do anything, and just sit in your inventory. So if you want more room, you just don't have a big warehouse like most of us do not. You want items to go out quick. So we're probably gonna have to put $25 on that item and get it out quick, hopefully. Again, these videos are an opportunity for us to also throw in some clips during the week. There's times that I go out thrifting, or Derek's going to like Facebook Marketplace deals, or is traveling somewhere and stops in at a Goodwill and finds some stuff. So this is a good opportunity for us to kind of throw some clips in here that we just don't get to do on our regular videos. Our regular videos, again, hit Mondays. So watch those. We just dropped another one this week. So continue to check those out. But some clips from this week.
At least 90 to 100 bucks.
So another way that we source is when big movies are coming to town, you can actually go to the theater and buy like the signature popcorn bucket and tub, and that is what I'm doing right now. How's it going? Hey, I'm not watching the movie till like 9:30, the Thor movie, but I came to see if you guys had more of the like the hammer popcorn buckets.
We do.
You do? Okay. Do you have the ones with the hammer? Like the... Okay. Yeah, I think... Oh, shoot! No worries. I should have grabbed it on the way in. Thank you.
So, guys, those are great clips that we get to show you guys a little bit more.
We think so, at least.
Yeah, more into the week of here at Flip and Thrift. Just to show you guys that this is not only is Derek part-time and I'm full-time, but this is a full-time job even for both of us, of trying to find new items to stock the store every single week. So it doesn't just take estate sales on Friday or yard sales on Saturday. We try to find stuff during the week too to help get more stuff.
Yeah. Should we dive into the question?
Let's dive into the question
of the week.
So we asked you guys, we want to answer questions during this video each and every week. So you guys can ask us questions on Instagram or put a comment in our videos down below. Helps us do that. We want to answer questions about reselling, about, about our life. We want to answer questions from you guys that you guys have in the reselling business, or on eBay, or YouTube, or all those kind of things, and answer those kind of things. So this week we have a question. What profit percentage are we looking for when we buy an item? That's a really good question. It's
a good question, and it has so many different answers. Like, since we buy so many different items that take longer time to sell, or have different price points, or are in different condition, as far as like brands and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's ever changing on depending on the item. That's the less complicated answer.
So if we buy an item that sells for $25, we're not going to spend more than $10 on it. But if there's an item that sells for $100 and it sells really fast and it's like a good brand, then we might pay up like 60, 65 for it.
Yeah.
But if there's an item that sells for $12, we're not going to pay more than $1 or $2 for it.
Right.
So you can't really percentage it. And like, I think you were saying also, like, if an item sells for like 800, like we're painting 1,000 examples here.
Yeah, right.
I could just be bantering.
Yeah.
But if an item sells for $800, we'll spend $500 or $600 on it.
Yeah.
I guess that just kind of like.
I mean, I would say like the percentage is like 40 to 50% is what we hope for.
Mm-hmm.
But you're gonna see us buy a lot of items that may only sell for about 30% of what we, 30% more profit than we're gonna buy it for. But those reasons are, we do that because that item is gonna sell really quick. Like high-end video games, we do that a lot.
Yeah.
That we're not gonna pay. We're just not gonna be able to get them for half off. So we know this item's gonna sit in our store really low amount of time, and it's gonna sell really quick. So we don't mind paying up for those kind of things. But also like a good item that we know is rare is not gonna sit long just because there isn't that many out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hence, our $2,000 item in Masters of the Universe Eternia playset. That's an item that goes against pretty much everything we just said. It wasn't an item that had a lot of soul counts.
Yeah.
It wasn't an item that had, was up a lot. It just was rare enough that when it gets there, it's gonna sell.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not much data to go by, and really our profit level we thought was like 50%, because we thought we were gonna make.
And it ended up being more.
We thought we were gonna make like $350 to $400 from that item.
Mm-hmm.
It sold for a lot more than we even were okay with. Like, oh, that's why we're gonna buy it. So that sometimes you get lucky on that.
Yeah.
But go by what it sold for last. Don't go by what it listed for. What it sold for last. But also go by how many are out there and how many have sold before. It's really easy. On the bottom of eBay, on the listing, you can see how many results are there. But yeah, I hope that answers that question. Again, so the answer is basically, it's complicated.
Yeah, it really is.
Depending on the item, depending on the price, depending on where we got it, it can always change in those kind of things. And in this business, you got to learn from your failures and learn from your successes to know kind of what items to buy. But we hope this helps.
Yeah. Hopefully that we post in the past and we talk about comps and what we paid for and what it sold for. And other guys out there doing the same thing, guys and gals, that are, just trying to share what they do. And that's where like we learned a lot from that. Like when I first started reselling with Andrew, like instantly just YouTube, just because there were so many people out there like just sharing that stuff. Yeah. And learning those numbers is huge for this business.
But this business is learning and finding new things to help you guys do
for
that.
Sure.
So we hope these videos help. These videos we hope to kind of take a behind the scenes look at not only the things that we buy, but why we buy it. And the more important thing is, do they sell? So.
Yeah. So guys, thanks for checking out this video. Hopefully it helps. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to throw it in the comment section. If there's something that you're wanting us to add to this video, just go ahead and let us know. We would love to switch something up if it's going to help you guys, the viewers.
Yeah.
Again.
And put down below what's your profit level, profit percentage that you look for when you're buying an item. So.
Yeah, because it could help us out. We might learn.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So. Guys, thanks for checking this video out, and we will see you guys on the next one.